What's going on, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Laying Down the Law. So in today's video, I got my first recommendation. Jon and Daenerys, Ice and Fire. So I also got put on to two other channels who make the videos I've been reacting to these past couple of days for Game of Thrones week. So they put me on to their channels. They have a good amount of Game of Thrones videos, so I'm gonna kind of scroll through and check them out, see which ones I like, and then also go through some more of the recommendations that I got and possibly react to those. But off the bat, we're gonna start with this one, Jon and Daenerys, Ice and Fire. So without further ado, let's get into this reaction. 3.
Targaryen.
Alone in the world is a scary thing.
It's a terrible thing.
Man.
It's done, Your Grace. Targaryens are gone.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
I heard a story about a baby
two
born
left.
during the worst storm in living memory.
I keep hearing stories about you.
Bastard.
Bastard.
She had no wealth, no lands, no army.
Only a name.
Born the bastard of Winterfell, now the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
Then, a few years later,
And soon to be King of the North.
this girl without wealth, lands, or armies had somehow acquired all three in a very short span of time, along with 3 dragons.
Daenerys Stormborn is the one who was promised.
No, it's Jon.
And I swear to you
I am the shield that
Guards the realms of men.
that those who would harm you will die screaming.
Vossos vantis amazis, merikivio dolalaris, os machagon contas.
I'm afraid I'm not a prince. Your Grace, forgive me, but proper translation for that prophecy would be the prince or princess who was promised will bring the dawn.
It's Prince.
They cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart.
You have a good heart, Jon Snow.
She's the queen we chose.
He's the commander we turn to when the was darkest.
The King of the North.
All of us who came with her from Essex.
Bruh, it's like an exact
believe in
parallel for their stories
Sounds like
almost.
quite a
It's
woman.
crazy.
He sounds like quite a man.
He is.
Night King's army grows larger by the day.
Summon Jon Snow.
We can't defeat them on our own.
Only together. And maybe not even there.
This is a queen. Only a king can convince her to help us.
I was born to rule the 7 kingdoms. And I will.
You'll be rolling over a graveyard.
If we don't
If we
defeat the
don't
Night
defeat the
King,
Night King.
you goddamn
Give
right.
him something by giving
Him nothing.
toward a more productive relationship with a possible ally.
Thank you.
She
Your
protects
Grace.
people from monsters,
The enemy is real.
just as you do.
We both want to help people. We can only help them from a position of strength.
My lord, please, mercy!
You made your
Someone's strength
choice.
is challenging.
I named them for my brothers, Viserys and Rhaegar. They're both gone. You lost 2 brothers as well.
I put my trust in you, a stranger. Now I'm asking you to trust in a stranger.
If I don't return, at least you won't have to deal with the king in the north anymore.
I've grown to kind of like him.
She has a good heart.
I've grown used to him.
Uh-huh.
Just staring at a good heart.
Jon Snow's on over here. We are going to destroy the Night King and his army. And we'll do it together.
Yes, he is.
Together they'd be difficult to defeat.
Together. Only together. Uh-oh, sex boat. Hey. Hey. Sex boat. Sex boat. Hey.
I've done my part.
He loved her.
And she loved
I've
him.
brought Ice and Fire together.
Woo! Here we go. The Great War. The Great War to come. Sex boat. We ended on the sex boat. Because that's all we ended it on season 7, y'all. Sex boat. We know what's coming next, y'all. We know what's coming next. Let's go ahead get into this quick breakdown. So after watching that, I get a glimpse and see back all the parallels that Jon and Dany have. When you watch it straight through the first time, things are kind of split through different seasons and all jumbled across. But the way they showed it in this video was amazing, because it kind of shows you some of the similarities. They talk about some of the similarities, how Daenerys lost both of her brothers, Jon lost 2 brothers. The scene where Jon was gonna get killed, where we thought, or at least thought he was gonna get killed in the Battle of the Bastards, when he got stuck in the middle of all the, all the soldiers and stuff, and you saw him climb up and go like that. And then you had a kind of parallel with that as well with Daenerys, when she was getting surrounded by the people who were cheering for her and celebrating her. and she kind of goes up like that. So there are a bunch of parallels between their story that you you kind of know from just watching the show, but like with this video, it gives you a great glimpse because it's kind of jumping back and forth between each character and giving you some of their background. So how Melisandre said, "I brought ice and fire together. My job is done. She only has one more thing left to do, and that's to come back and die during the Great War." So we will be seeing her sometime soon again. We already know we're gonna see Jon and Dany in the first episode riding back into Winterfell. If you saw that season 8 trailer reaction, y'all know about the horse riding dance, as my friend Rich calls it. It's a lot to look forward to, and even with this video, it just gets me thinking more of like what's going to happen when the two find out Jon's true origin, the fact that he's really a Targaryen. How will that change their relationship? Because once they find out off bat, Daenerys, she's not the rightful queen, basically, because Jon is Rhaegar's son, who's her older brother, who would technically be next in line. So we're gonna see how that changes, whether they stay together, have some kind of falling out or whatnot. My prediction is I don't expect too big of a fallout, only because they know what's coming. That's been what they've been preaching for the longest. What Jon has been preaching for the longest since he had saw the Night King, and Daenerys understands now after she went over the wall and ended up losing Viserion. So he knows that, so it shouldn't change them too much, but of course it's going to have some type of effect. I'm excited to see who's gonna tell him, whether it's gonna be Bran or whether it's gonna be Sam, or whether they're both gonna be together in a room and they tell him. So after watching this, that's what I'm really coming out excited for. I'm excited for the war and all that kind of stuff, but with this specific video, I'm more excited between what we find out between their relationships with each other, and how that changes, how it falters or stays the same. Who knows what it's going to do. We just know we're gonna find out, that we get to see when they find out. That it's gonna be exciting, guys. So there'll be more coming. Game of Thrones hype week. We're not done until Sunday. We'll probably be done. Might drop something Sunday morning. Possibly Sunday morning, just because it comes out Sunday night. But if you guys like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out the video. Any comments, as you guys have been doing, I really appreciate you guys see. I try and do my best to respond. I try and fan service. So this was a recommended trailer reaction that somebody wanted me to do. So we're doing it. As you see, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to the season. So fan predictions, anything you want to talk about from season 1 through season 7 that's happened, what you think it might cause in season 8, anything like that, just let me know down below in the comments. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe. See the background nerd stuff, that's all we covering. Marvel, DC, Game of Thrones type stuff, all of that, that's what will be covered in this channel. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. And as you can see, there have been a lot coming out, so just make sure you ring that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Gang and a squad, nigga, all I know. I can be a lot of things, but I cannot be broke. Laughed at us then, who laughing now? Car, it's a joke. Melodies from heaven where my God is hidden. I do not play. This no arcade. Not here for the games that they gon' portray. See, I'm in the lead, but they think it's a race. It's a marathon. I ain't come to play. Always cold shoulder the boy. Always looked over the kid. Now I'm going overboard. I'm taking none of that shit. Don't explain nothing to me. I see it just how it is. She want me to be a Romeo, but love for me doesn't exist. My bro won't turn that bad. You ain't gang and your loyalty lag. Gotta know your worth, then add tags. Run off luck, we get blessed back to back. I'ma get it and there's no stress in that. Throwing shots in attempt to distract. Heard your latest shit and damn it I laugh. We up now and I see why you mad.